And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. We left you at 6 with the Tetons tied up 6-6 against the Pioneers. Great news. They score 3 more runs and hang on to win 9-6. This is how they did it. They scored 5 runs in the first. Pioneers chipped away, as we said, 6-6 in the 7th. Oscar Hargreaves continues a good second half with a big double, drove in 2 runs. Kevin Conway was the MVP, did a great job on the hill. 4 innings of relief, gave up just 1 run and 3 hits. He also went 3 for 4 at the plate with 2 RBIs. Lots of heroes in this one, that is for sure. The day began with a sweet win. The Tetons beat Bismarck State 9-1 to end their season in 7. You remember last year Bismarck State blew them out in the title game, and Mr. Ryland Fenner told me a couple weeks back they remembered that game. They sure did. They ended Bismarck's season 9-1. Dan Conway, the Aussie, 7 strong innings. Hargreaves, another big game, 3 hits. And Chris Shopbell continues to put together a great sophomore season, 3 hits and a home run. Jack McQueen, the freshman, 2 RBIs. So that brings us to tomorrow. If the Tetons can beat Miles Community, they would be your Region 13 champs, and they've done it the hard way. That's a 1 p.m. Central Time start. Hats off to the Tetons. Now, before we left for Miles City last week in Region 13, I thought the head coach of the baseball Tetons summed it up pretty well. He has now guided his club to 33 wins this season, and he had the perfect line about the postseason.
I think the postseason motto for us is everybody's got to do a little better, a little more often.
That is a great line, no question about it. They're going to try to get it done tomorrow, but what a great day if you're a Teton fan, either at the game or listening off the radio. Great, great day. All right, not such a great day for the baseball Coyotes on the road at Jamestown. Makeup game from Friday. They fell to the Blue Jays, who are on top of the WDA 9-7 and 11-1. So the Coyotes want to get things turned around with the WDA about to begin. Coyotes standout soccer player Sarah Ebert told us on Friday she was heading to Dakota Wesleyan University, and she knows what she has to do to become a good college player now.
I have to work hard, and coming out of an injury, I have to work even harder. So hopefully I can make some goals and impress my coach and see how I do.
This is a new adventure. I mean, you go to a place you've never been to before. I mean, that's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, something new. I said I want to try something new if I had the opportunity, so I took it.
All right, good for her. We hope there's no more injuries in her career. My goodness, the Minnesota Twins are behind already. 5-1 to the Dodgers. Pablo Lopez back in the National League. They must have remembered they didn't have to review any tape or anything on the former Marlin. Will Smith hit a 2-run home run right away, and Max Muncy's gone yard twice. So they didn't have to do any pre-work on old Pablo. 5-1 in the 4th. The Dodgers, and of course, back in 1965, the Dodgers and the Twins played in the World Series, and the Dodgers beat them in 4 games. They could throw Sandy Koufax and Don Drysdale. It was a really good Dodger team, but the Twins could not quite beat them, and they won 5-1. Stanley Cup playoffs. Well, the old head coach of the UND hockey team did a great job in just their 2nd season as a professional hockey team in the National Hockey League. They fall to Dallas, though, 2-1. So Dallas keeps on winning, and yes, that's the club that ended the Wild season. So there you go. Dallas continues to roll. Coyote tennis team home tomorrow at 4 p.m. against Scotty DeLorme's Minot team, the co-leader in the West at 6-0 with Legacy. Softball is home at 4:30 p.m. and that will come against Bismarck. Now, Major League Baseball has added some new rules this year: pitch clocks, no shifts. And the head coach of those baseball Tetons, who's coached in the pro game in Missoula, well, he likes the changes to the grand old game.
I do like it. Managing it is a little different than watching the game. I do enjoy the pace at which a game can happen on TV. I don't like that you have to put in advance if you're going to do a standing ovation. I think that's a little bit much and over the top. But I think it's good. I think from a fan perspective, I think it'll help grow the game. And for us, we've even seen it speed our games up it's been actually insane how fast our games have happened, in comparison to years past. So I think it's really good for the game.
So do I. I like the changes. Let's take a timeout.